welcome back to my YouTube channel. The name is The Coach App. It's been a while, but I'm back, and today we are going to be discussing everything you need to know about product management. Everything. So I'm going to be covering definition and responsibilities, the skill set of a PM. Short form of product management or a product manager is a PM, so it's technical knowledge really necessary. We'll be covering PM tools, we'll be covering resources, study material, some of the courses you can take, to improve your knowledge. So let's get right into it. But before we continue, stop. Okay, so seriously, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're a returning viewer or a new viewer, why not just subscribe? Support me and make me very happy when I see all this notification of people subscribing. It makes me know that you love my content. So what is a product manager, or who is a product manager, or what's product management? What is all this stuff? First of all, I'd like to explain what a digital product is. Do you understand? So a software-enabled product or service that provides a human being with some kind of value is usually referred to as a digital product. In other words, every digital product, from maybe a website to a mobile app, aims to address a challenge for a set of users who are seeking to achieve a particular goal. So as a user, you usually use an example of a product. I always try to use Instagram or all this popular social media. Even YouTube is one of the products. So we have several kinds of products and several types of digital product that you can highlight. So who are these people? Now that we've defined what a digital product is all about, let's talk about those people whose job is to manage this product. So what is product management? Product management is a strategic role within an organization that usually deal with developing and bringing products to the market. It covers everything from idea generation and verification to planning, developing and marketing a product. Don't get overwhelmed, I'll break it all down for you. So who is a product manager? A product manager describes what success looks like for a product. What is an example of a product? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm trying to stick with products that are very popular and everybody can relate to. So a product manager pinpoints the consumer's need and then the bigger corporate goal that a feature will address. So it's usually broken into a certain feature. You see something new on a product that you're using, a digital product, you see a new feature. So a product manager usually manages that process and also rallies a team to make the vision come to reality. There are three main pillars of product management. The first one will be product research, the second one will be product planning, while the third one will be product creation or product development. So what exactly is product research? This is the process which is also known as an opportunity to discovery. So this is where you choose what to build as a PM. That is most likely the crucial duty of product management, literally. This is crucial to the success of whatever solution you come up with. So user research and opportunity evaluation are two of the main tasks in this field. The product manager looks for fresh chances or interesting concepts that could result in something amazing. They primarily, accomplish this by communicating with customers to obtain their input and closely monitor the rivals' offerings, so you're not oblivious of your rivals or competitors. So initiation or concepts that are user or customer centered are at the heart of a product discovery. Although there are other stakeholders that may have some excellent suggestions, the one that contributes to the creation of value for the consumers are the ones that counts the most. So product discovery usually operates more effectively when there is an effective product management. So instead of only working on ideas from internal stakeholders, it encourages engineers to actually create values for the customers. We'll be going to the second pillar of product management, which is product planning. So product planning, this has to do with picturing or conceiving how the final product will look. Which approach best addresses the uncovered opportunity? Without careful planning, a great idea can quickly turn into a subpar product, a product that makes no sense. So making a compelling product vision and a roadmap are important steps into the product planning process. A vision is created by product managers and their team. Setting the objectives and costs of the product is also very crucial. At this point of product planning, we also go ahead to have like product strategy that actually outlines the defined goals. We initially already defined those goals that is to be accomplished and is built on this vision. Product discovery is related to product planning. The product strategy is usually shaped by the research that has been done earlier, efforts conducted in the other stage that I had earlier mentioned. So they aid in the understanding of the market and the client, helping teams to choose the most effective strategy. So we'll be going to the third pillar, which is actually product creation or product development. So in order to build a successful product managers usually combine everything done during the product research or product discovery and planning stage. So some individual, particularly the uninitiated, mistakenly believe that this is the main goal of product management, which is false. So the creation of requirements or user stories and the establishment of acceptance criteria serve as just the foundation for product development. From the product roadmap, the product produces a backlog, a prioritized list of projects or initiatives to illustrate what would be needed to carry out the strategy goal or provide a desired result. So a development plan is usually created using backlog, and this illustrates the step-by-step flow of the product development process, right? So user acceptability testing is usually done, post-launch testing is done, and using customers' feedback to improve the product are additional product development tasks. All right. So now let's examine the skill set of a product manager, and let's see if the technical knowledge is necessary. Some of the skill sets of a product manager, to get that, you need to understand that what works and doesn't work for your product is usually determined by the product manager. You could go with your instinct, right? But there is no way to tell if taking a different path would have resulted in a better outcome. So that is why, as a product manager, one of the skill sets is A/B testing. So instead of you just going with your instinct, you should create an A/B test to determine whether your option outperform their alternatives. So one way to usually get familiar with coding languages is to do your research. Actually do the research that is needed for the job that you now have or interested in. Companies usually employ a variety of coding languages in the real world, and you should become familiar with the ones that are most crucial to the product, to your product or your line of work. I'll say JavaScript is a fantastic place to start because it's simple to learn. I wouldn't say it's simple to learn, but it's easier to learn, and then there are so many resources for you to understand, and it's used extensively online. And you may improve your knowledge of JavaScript and other coding languages by using online resources like Code Academy or Free Code Camp. Don't worry, I'll link everything in the description box. Just remember that you do not need to learn how to code like a pro. Coding is really not your responsibility. However, if you have a rudimentary understanding of coding, you will be able to comprehend the job that your technical staff does and explain its nature to the other members of your team. So additionally, it will enable you to properly allocate time and resources by giving you an understanding of the work that the technical team will have to do in order to fulfill your request. So it gives you an empathy part to work. You're not just going to say, I need engineers to do this, I need engineers to do that. You understand how long you can fathom, not really know fully how long it might take for your project to be built. So the third skill that as a product manager you need to have is competence in market and customer research. The best product managers usually think outside the box. So they pay attention to the needs of their current customers and search for chances to enter new target markets. So literally, to stay one step ahead of them, they also monitor their rivals. So you're not just chilling, you're on your toes and monitoring all your competitors. Most of these abilities are usually learned via experience. Even novice product manager can, however, make preparations. So learn about your field first, determine who your target market is, what their main problems are, and who your main rivals are. Visit the website your target frequents. Those are your target audience. What are the websites they frequent, and find out more about them. Start by browsing relevant forums. Start by browsing relevant forums and social media platforms, examining the websites, the blogs and reviews of your rival while you browse through the web. Learn what their users are actually saying about the brand. One place I usually check is usually social media comments. That's a very good place to start and see what the users are saying or the complaints, what it's all about. Make it a practice to stay current on developments involving your consumers and rivals early on. Knowing what customers want and what competitors are providing will help you build the greatest product for the ideal product market fit. So learn how to perform more official user research is going to be very beneficial, so you need to learn it. This includes determining the many research techniques you may use to gain insight from user data and how to apply the knowledge to enhance the user experience of your product. So the fourth skill set of a PM is understanding the user lifecycle. So the full product lifecycle is something that great product managers are specialists in. To do your work to the fullest extent, you must also take into account another process, the user lifecycle. The product-led growth flywheel is a user lifecycle framework for growing businesses by investing in a product-led user experience. The fifth one, which the skill set of a PM, is the ability to develop a product roadmap. It benefits product managers to improve their ability to create maps or at the very least product roadmaps. Why? Because your product strategy will only be successful if it is adopted and followed by the entire firm, and it doesn't just live in your head. You need to communicate it effectively to the entire business team, the engineers and everybody on your team. Even if it seems like you are everywhere at once, you need to communicate what is on your mind. There is only one of you, so you can't watch every single employee's shoulder to make sure that any choice they make is best for your product. So a product roadmap, what is it? It actually outlines your product strategy and directs the creation, introduction and growth of your product. Teams should consult this schedule whenever concerns about the development of fresh procedure and solutions occur. So your team can just literally go back and check what exactly are they missing and what exactly are they on point with. And it's like a clarification document where nobody is confused on what next to build or what is being built. Going on to the sixth skill set of a PM, knowledge of user onboarding. So I mentioned user onboarding in the previous point, but this point is very important. A product manager would do well to educate themselves on current onboarding trends. Understanding the fundamentals of user onboarding should be regarded as one of the core competencies of a product manager because it may make or destroy your product. If users abandon your first of its kind, game-changing product after 5 minutes or whatever product you're building because they can't have their wow moment, it will fail miserably. So if you don't have an existing user, you can't expect to grow them into powerful high-spending users. So you don't need to be an expert coder to actually create a product from scratch in order to create killer onboarding tools that take customers right to the value adding stage. So using UI UX patterns like tooltips, modal windows, panes and more, you can create code and hassle-free product tour. Learn the component of a pleasant, value-focused product tour and think about utilizing this tool to create a standout tour on your own. Don't forget that I'll be highlighting other tools that you can use as a PM or an intending new PM. Then another skill set that is like the final one that I'll be highlighting today is excellent written communications ability. One of the key competencies for a product manager is writing. Your normal day may entail maybe the following writing. First of all, you could be doing meeting summaries. You could be writing, having a conversation on Slack. It could be presentation, it could be training resources. Product managers are like a repository for all product knowledge, and good ones actually know how to keep their team members informed. To keep your product running well and the revenues flowing in, you must provide your design, your engineering, your development staff thorough direction. When your information is now poorly written, expectations are usually not met and deadlines are missed and everyone is dissatisfied. And when you are a PM, you do not want to look like someone that doesn't know what you're doing, although being honest or vulnerable at your job with your team members can help, but not every time. You need to know what you're doing and be effectively communicating that. So your product requirement document will at the absolute least need the best writing you could ever muster. So throughout the product life cycle, your team will use this document, determine deliverables, specification, milestones. They would also use it to, determine KPIs, like key performance indicators. In case you don't know the full meaning of KPI, because I get upset when people use short form. I'm like, what does that mean? So KPIs, key performance indicators, and more. It's challenging to write about due to the depth and breadth of the subject. However, when producing such a critical paper, you cannot afford to make a medical attempt. So also, don't worry if writing isn't your strongest suit. The truth is, we all improve. So online, there are like tons of writing resources, which I'll be listing some soon. The best soft skill, I like to highlight the best soft skill for PMs to develop. Some of it includes diplomacy, because you'll be working with different personalities of people across your team, and you need to know how to be diplomatic. You need to also know persuasion. You will have deadlines, and you do not want to look like someone that doesn't know how to. It could be subtle, and at times it could be very important. So as a PM, you should be able to manage this process of persuasion. You should also know how to delegate. Don't think that you need to get things done yourself, especially when you're not even technical. You can't get some things done, so you need to learn how to appropriately communicate your delegation process and help people on your team to know what is being expected of them. You also need strategic thinking and so many more soft skills. So I'll stop there in the skill set aspect, and then the next point I'll be highlighting is the resources that could help you get into product management, or help you become a product manager, or help you improve your current knowledge of product management. The first categories of resources I'd like to highlight is writing resources. Even a half hour or so of focused learning will help you improve your writing, and get you ready for the demanding writing of product management, or So the first one will be LinkedIn Learning Professional Development classes. It's linked in the description box, so you need to just click on the description box of this video right here, there, right there. Okay, so just click on it, you see the links to all these resources. You also have online classes through companies like Coursera. You have writing assistance apps like Grammarly. I personally use Quillbot. Is it Quillbot? I think it's Quillbot when writing, and it is really helpful too. A very popular product management development platform is literally is AHA. That's the spelling. It's a versatile product development platform that is widely used by PMs for strategizing, product planning, issue tracking, and road mapping. Another tool that PMs usually use is issue tracking and project management. We have things like Jira and Confluence. There's this Atlassian's Jira. It's an agile development focused tool that is favored by software companies. It facilitates the process of planning, developing, and releasing a product, and is popular, quite popular among product teams. The next tool for a PM that I would like to highlight is work management platform. Monday.com is a widely used cloud-based work management platform, enabling teams to collaborate on tasks such as management, backlogs, roadmap, iterations, sprint, what else? Automations, and so many more. We have Product Board, which is product management platform, just like haha. So Product Board is a product management platform that is more customer centric with a focus on insight and strategy. Some of the tools that you use for online whiteboard is Miro. This is a fave of mine. So Miro is a popular online whiteboarding tool that facilitates collaboration. It has like an infinite canvas. You just keep writing, and no limit to the boards that you can create. And they have free plan. You can test this, making it a great way to visualize and plan projects of any size. Another tool I would like to highlight is Notion. In the category of note-taking and project management. Again, Notion is a project management tool that is usually used for note-taking. So people also use it for planning, personal vision planning, strategy, and so many more. And also it's used for information sharing. So PM use it to coordinate projects, goals, deadline, help streamline productivity, and facilitate communication as a whole. The next tool I would like to highlight is Tableau. So Tableau is a business intelligence and data visualization. Usually, I would say data analysts are more familiar with the Tableau, but also as a PM, you tend to know a little bit of every team that you're working with. to help communicate better. So Tableau is like a business, it's actually a business intelligence platform that offers richly, well presented data visualization. It helps you to understand data through the ability to create interactive dashboards. So dashboards can connect to data from a variety of sources and like display information in like pie charts, graphs, heat maps, all that and more. Another tool is SurveyMonkey. So SurveyMonkey is usually for your customers' feedback. SurveyMonkey is one of the top tools for gathering customer feedback in the form of surveys. Alternative could also include Typeform, UseShares, Survey Sparrow, which offers different sets of functionality. I personally use UseShares. And also we have another tool which is team messaging and collaboration. This is super popular. Slack. So like I said, Slack is quite popular. It's perhaps the most popular workplace messaging system among productive. It has successfully reduced the number of emails and meetings, and even now they have this new feature whereby you join a call or join a huddle and then you can share your screen, and then it's so cute. It's really nice and effective. So Slack is one of those tools. The next tool I would like to highlight for designing and prototyping is Figma. Figma was recently bought for, is it $19 billion, something around that range, by Adobe. And then Figma is a fave for many designers like myself. I still design in my line of engineering work. So Figma, for designing and prototyping, Figma allows you to create high quality prototypes that are very close to what the end product will look like. Moving on, let's talk about some of the courses you can take. My fave at the very top is Product School. So Product School has like a YouTube channel that you can also watch loads and loads of other product leaders, and also you can take their course. I've linked to courses right below. We also have like a digital product management MicroMasters program by Boston University by edX. We have digital product management modern fundamentals by University of Virginia. It's on Coursera, so I'll link that also in the description box. So we have software product management specialization by University of Alberta, is on Coursera. We have brand and product management by IE Business School. We have become a product management course, learn the skills and get the job, Udemy. We have product management 101 on Udemy. We have the complete product management course on Udemy, product management A to Z, and so many more resources that are free and some of them that are paid. You must be willing to invest your resources to get the right resources. I think I just want to lie, but you get the point. I would also like to highlight a free product management training courses that is on LinkedIn. It's completely free and you should really take advantage of that. Finally, don't forget that everything is in the description box, and I'm asking you again as I'm drawing the curtain to this session, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like it, share, comment, ask any questions you want to ask, and trust me, I always get back to the comment section and respond to questions I asked. Okay, until next time, cheers, bye.